It's dark. You reach for the light switch, and for half a second before your hand finds it, something in your chest tightens. You're an adult. You know nothing is there, but your body doesn't believe you. Why? Why does a grown human, safe inside a locked house, still feel a jolt of fear in the dark? The answer is older than language, older than fire, and it's been hiding inside you your entire life. Here's the first strange thing. You're not actually afraid of the dark. Darkness is just the absence of light. It can't hurt you. It has no claws, no teeth, no weight. So the fear isn't about the dark itself. It's about what the dark takes away. Your eyes. Let's go back, way back. Imagine a night 100,000 years ago. No streetlights, no moon behind the clouds. A darkness so complete you can't see your own hand in front of your face. Now listen, a branch snaps. Something moves in the black. You can't see it, but it can see you. Because the animals that hunted our ancestors, leopards, hyenas, lions, all of them had something we never developed. Eyes built for the night. In the faintest moonlight, a leopard could still track you. You could barely see your own hand. For a predator, night wasn't dangerous. Night was the hunt. And for millions of years, when the sun went down, humans became prey. So sit with the problem our ancestors faced. In the dark, you're blind, and something with night vision is deciding whether you're food. What do? Your brain came up with an answer, and it's still running that exact program tonight. The answer was simple. When you can't see, assume the worst. Think about the math. A human hears a rustle in the dark. If they panic and it's nothing, they lose a few seconds and some dignity. If they stay calm and it's a leopard, they die. One mistake costs you almost nothing, the other costs you everything. So evolution didn't build us to be accurate in the dark. It built us to be paranoid. Scientists call it error management, the same logic as a smoke detector. Better 1,000 false alarms than one missed fire. The people who felt that jolt of fear and climbed the tree, they survived. The ones who shrugged and stayed put got eaten. Over thousands of generations, only the fearful ones lived long enough to have children. You are descended from the ones who were afraid. But here's where it gets genuinely strange. You can learn to control this fear. You can train it, reason with it, walk into the dark on purpose. But you may never completely silence the first reaction, the one that fires before you can think. Because it was never really taught to you in the first place. Watch a small child. Nobody sits a toddler down and explains predators. And yet, across cultures, children begin fearing the dark before anyone needs to explain why it might be dangerous. It isn't learned, it's inherited. It comes pre-installed, and it switches on right around the age a child might first be left alone. Then, for a while, humans found a weapon against the night: fire. But a campfire didn't defeat the night. It only pushed it back a few meters. Beyond that thin circle of light, the old world was still watching. Most predators stayed beyond the flames, out in the black, waiting, and every night our ancestors sat inside that fragile ring, backs to the fire, eyes on the dark. That instinct, stay in the light, fear what's past it, is still wired into you. It's why a lit room feels safe and a dark hallway does not. Same house, same night. The only thing that changed is whether you can see. And here's the part that should really unsettle you. The dark doesn't just make you feel afraid. It changes what you believe is real. Researchers have found that people in darkness consistently judge the exact same sound as more threatening than they do in the light. Same noise, same room, turn off the lights, and your brain quietly upgrades it from harmless to dangerous. Because darkness doesn't create the monster, it simply removes everything that could prove the monster isn't there. Your brain hates that empty space. When your eyes give it no answer, your imagination hands it the worst one. The dark is a blank canvas, and evolution already taught your mind what to paint on it. We think we conquered the night. We flipped a switch and flooded the world with light and told ourselves the monsters were gone. But the wiring never left. It's still there, under the surface, humming every time the basement light won't turn on, every time you feel watched in an empty room, every time your hand reaches for a switch and your chest tightens in that half second of black. And that half second isn't childish. It isn't irrational. It's an ancient alarm system firing before the modern part of your brain can even speak. You're not a coward. You're not broken. That reaction is 100,000 years old, and it kept your bloodline alive since before we had a word for fear. You're not afraid of the dark. You're afraid of what your ancestors learned was waiting in it. And the ones who weren't afraid never lived long enough to become anyone's ancestor. If that made the dark feel a little heavier tonight, good. Subscribe, because that's exactly what this channel is built to do.